Hey, it's Nutritionist Trisha Mandes, and I am here with Christina Bailey. She's 44 years old. She's a realtor. She lives in Shermansdale, Pennsylvania, and I'm really excited she's here. She just graduated the 10-week program, and she's here to share her experience eating optimally. Thank you so much for being here, Christina. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So, why did you decide to book a consult with me? Why did you even reach out? What was going on with your health, your weight at that time?
At that time, I kind of started trying to do things on my own, and I've been a regular gym goer, but it just seemed it didn't matter how much I went to the gym, I wasn't able to get weight off or get weight down. And I just had an extra pretty much 20 pounds on me at the time that I started thinking about it that just needed to go. And it just felt like the older I got, the harder it was to get it off. And I needed something else
Yeah.
beyond what I knew.
And did you have any additional concerns with energy, digestion at the same time?
Yeah, I already knew that dairy was not a good thing for me in my life, but it was hard to manage a plan on how to incorporate that into my world. I had previously met with some nutritionists, not nutritionists, I guess, holistic doctors, like just going through some thought processes of what's going on with my stomach issues because it just was bloated all the time and just not feeling very well, and felt like everything I ate gave me a problem of some sort. So I just didn't know. I knew dairy was a problem, but I didn't know what all was a problem.
Okay. Yeah, and you didn't know how to fully avoid it, even though you
Right.
knew it was a problem. And then at the same time, you didn't have as much energy and you're a very active person, like
Yes.
professionally. You also ride horses, you do really cool stuff that you wanted energy for. You own a bar, you and your husband are, what's the name of the bar?
Sherman's Creek Inn in Shermansdale, Pennsylvania. Come
Boom.
check it
I love it.
out.
So it's been 10 weeks now eating optimally. What results have you experienced and what was the whole experience like for you?
So it was great. It was a phenomenal experience. I have told a lot of people about it who just keep saying to me, I'm stuck in this path and you got to figure out a way to get out of it because there are ways to get out of it. And I tell them what I've done, but it's not for everybody for sure, because they don't make the commitment. So you do need to make a commitment to being better for you. And I don't understand why it's not for everybody because it's all for you. But the experience was it, it just really helped me realize, like, I thought I knew a good bit about nutrition. This is what I've said to everybody. I thought I knew a good bit about nutrition. I've been relatively thin and active most of my life. And once I started diving into all of the training videos and consults with you and everything, I realized I didn't really know anything about nutrition. And I had a lot to learn, and a lot of reading labels was actually probably one of the biggest eye-opening ones, was actually learning how to read a label, and you could look at it and think I was doing good by what we've been taught over the years, and then realizing, oh my gosh, well, that thing that I just ate was pretty much all fat, so good for you, that's why you're not losing weight. um so that was really good. The educational part was really what I was wanting. And I know when I first started all of this, I said, if somebody could just literally tell me exactly what to eat, I will eat it, and then life will be good. And that is pretty much what happened for me. I was told, you gave me the list of what I could eat, and you gave me the ideas and things and cookbooks and all kinds of things of how to make sure I could get all the food in me and eat optimally, all the time, and eat as much as I possibly can. You're definitely never hungry. I couldn't even eat all the food I was supposed to eat all the time. So there's definitely no hunger here at all. And then my husband was watching me as I was doing all of this. Sorry, my dogs are about to go nuts. My husband was watching me do all of this, and he was like, man, I think maybe I need to start eating like you. And he asked if I could cook for him and make his food like this. So I did. And ultimately, the whole experience, I lost about 10 pounds in 10 weeks, which is good. I was this wasn't definitely in conjunction with going to the gym, but I was probably wearing between a size 6 and 8 at the time when I started, and I'm not very tall, so losing 10 pounds, I'm down to a zero. Back
Hey, that's awesome.
back into my old clothes, and feeling good. Feeling very good. Energy level is like through the roof, which is fantastic because, well, like you said, I have a lot that I have to do in a day, and I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't feel like doing. I still obviously had to do my jobs and stuff, but I didn't feel like it. And now I definitely have a lot more energy getting up in the morning and doing my stuff and going
Yeah.
to this job, go to that, and do all
If
the other things I need to do.
you're in the morning, you take care of horses, right? Before you even start the workday, your
Right.
horses. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
And I eat my
sure.
breakfast first.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a habit that
First
we
I
have.
eat breakfast, then I go take care of horses, then I go to the gym, and then I eat
Yep.
again.
Fuel the body first so you have the energy to do the workouts. And I remember you saying that like you do CrossFit and that you were like beating your instructor at CrossFit.
Absolutely. So she gets mad now because she's very competitive and so am I. And but I just have so much energy and I've been killing the gym lately. My runs, everything's been great and my times are better than her times. So she's starting to ask me, "What have you been doing?"
Mhm. I love it. Do you still eat meat over the 10 weeks?
I did. I stayed within the guidelines of like eating a small portion. I think it's like 3 ounces a week.
Mhm.
And I just being as busy as we are, like I had a lot of trips. So over the 10 weeks, I feel like I had at least 6 trips. I was away a lot. And I was still able to figure out how to eat optimally the whole time. And then some of the places I went were like awards things and whatever. And then I would treat myself with I treated meat kind of like a treat, I guess. And went ahead and ate meat those times. But at the same time, I stuck with something that was what I would normally consider lower fat or healthier portion, healthier type of food. Before I started this whole plan. So but anyway, yeah, I still ate meat no more than once a week and stayed within my optimal eating guides and still lost all the weight.
What are you most excited for yourself moving forward now that you know how to eat optimally, you shedded a pound sustainably, you have more energy to like go ride your horses and do the things that you like to do, like live more of your life. What are you most excited for yourself now moving forward?
One of the reasons I started this was because I said my husband's so fit and good looking and I don't feel worthy of being on his arm. and and now he's saying to me, I need to get in better shape because I'm not worthy of being your husband. So the tables have turned for sure. And that feels good. And it was one of the things that I said in the beginning was I wanted like next year, if I kept the weight off and sustained everything, what would be my thought? And my thought is I want somebody to look at me and be like, wow, she's 45 and she looks good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
that's
you
where
do.
I am. And I feel good about that. And so it's just I've learned how to eat differently and I've learned how to manage it within my life, regardless of how busy I am and regardless of owning a bar that serves absolutely horribly terrible food for everybody that tastes incredibly good. I just don't eat there anymore.
Uh-huh.
um but anyway, just learned how to maintain it throughout the rest of my life that now, even though I'm in my 40s, I don't have to be the person in my 50s and my 60s and my 70s trying to correct weight loss issues and trying to correct health issues and trying to get off medicine. I corrected it before I needed to.
Yay. And I said to you before we started this interview that I really wish more people, it's really rare I have someone in their 40s come. It's like people normally come when like they're at rock bottom.
Right.
So I hope that you inspire other people who aren't at rock bottom. They want to be proactive because they don't want to get to that point.
Sure.
Sign up because it definitely changed. I've been eating optimally for 12 years now and I've kept like 20 pounds off for that amount of
Yeah.
time. And it has definitely helped me in that regard. And I'm there, I'm almost 38 and people think I'm like in my late 20s, early 30s. And I'm like, I'll definitely take that
I'll
as
take
a
it.
compliment, no problem. Any final words?
Invest in yourself. I don't know why more people don't invest in themselves. Don't invest in doctors to try and help fix your sickness. Invest in yourself before you need those doctors.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's been a joy coaching you, Christina. Congrats
Absolutely.
on
Thank
everything you
you.
achieved.